Hello and welcome to the Pigeon Tarot live stream. Happy Halloween. Things are still loading up here. It's taking forever. Here we go. Come on. Yay! Alright. This is it. Is this, not very bright? I got some cards that don't belong in here. Let me find them. Where are you? There's one. I think there's one other one. Maybe not. There it is. Okay. The Halloween Tarot. An oldie but a goodie. Sometimes our lives seem shadowy and it's hard to tell what's around the next corner, much like Halloween night when what is imagined is probably much scarier than what is really going on. Whatever the season, jump into the festive, if slightly freakish, old-time Halloween world of Kipling West and let the tarot cards help you take a closer look at what may be lurking in the shadows of your life. Cute. I don't know that I've ever actually read that. Welcome. You know what? I haven't even, where's my coup? Where's my coup? There we go. I have to start working on a new background. Thanks for the follow. All right. Hello. Welcome in. Ooh, you know what I'm missing? Maybe some spooky tunes. Spooky tunes. Let's see. Halloween. See what we can find here. This should work, hopefully. Where's the spooky tunes? If we can hear that. Oh yeah. That was a mess. Exclamation point, join. There we go. All right, BT. What would you like to ask? Okay, Virgil. Not a name that you hear that often anymore. Just a general. Ooh. Gotta get my hands to shuffling. Jeez, come on. Work with me. Oh, Devil May Cry? General for Virgil. All right. Starting with our King of Pentacles. Pumpkins are pentacles, bats are swords, imps are wands, and then I've already forgot what cups are. Either way, King of Pentacles in reverse. Starting out, that tends to center around difficulties that we are having, and either that's due to kind of bad habits that we have established for ourselves, or it could be more towards some outward force that is interfering with stability. And I think we need to maybe take a step back and realize that the way that we are going about things, or the way that maybe we have been thinking about things, is not necessarily the best or most helpful way to move us out of this position. So we may need to rethink how we attack our problems. Now, the Queen of Swords, she's a good figure to have on your side because she has a lot of awareness that a lot of people don't carry with them. And typically it's because we've been through more difficult situations. But we have to figure out the lesson that we learned from going through those difficulties. We can't really hold on to them and let them drag us down and blame them, create excuses for why we're in a difficult spot. This is time for us to overcome them, to bury them in a sense. With that Three of Swords, we need to move on from those difficulties. We need to let go. We need to say our piece in order to open up and get things moving in the right direction for us. So we're a little bit stuck in this specific reading, but not that we can't turn things around. right? That Three of Swords is something that I think all of us go through in some sense or another. And it's really about what we decide that we're going to continue to waste our energy on and what we are just no longer going to allow to remain in our lives. You know, it's about letting go of the things that are disrupting us, are keeping us from creating peace in our present life. And that's what this is all about. As soon as you can figure out how to make peace, how to forgive, how to forget, in a sense, it's going to help to push you forward from the position that you're currently in. It's going to help bring new things into your life and better things into your life. That's what I got for you. And again, that's a certain knowledge that not everyone is able to attain. How can we continue to move forward despite all the difficulties that we have? How do we learn what it is that we need to let go of? What we aren't going to necessarily ever bring to a conclusion. What's that? I can't think of the word I'm thinking of, but some things are just never going to be resolved. So how can we make peace with that? That's what I got for you. Forcing yourself to forget something doesn't always work, because it can come out in unexpected ways. Just think on that. You know, we can think that we've moved on and we're totally fine and there's not much more to be done, and then 2 years from now we find ourselves crying for no reason, don't know why. It's because of something that we've not really ever resolved in our life. I like that image of the blindfolded gal there. Yeah, that's understandable. There's a lot of things I don't remember. And even though I don't remember them, I still realize that I am affected today by stuff that happened to me when I was younger, even if I don't recognize that. So it could be about some forgiveness for yourself when things don't really have a rational reason behind them. The cats are being weird. I don't trust it. Incoming ad. Okay, Tyson. Hello, Tea and Melon. I am well. How are you? I haven't been getting on that much. I think I got sick and was off for a couple of weeks. Yeah, it's open. Work-related messages. Nine of Pentacles reversed, the Lovers, the Hierophant reversed, and the Two of Wands reversed. Interesting with the Lovers in this mix, because the Lovers normally means like this is something that is very suiting of what you want, like you feel at place in it. But with these other cards, it's kind of opposite of that. Interesting. Sometimes with that Nine of Pentacles, we feel like the work that we're doing isn't necessarily what we want, or is sort of a waste of time. I don't understand the Lovers with that, though. The Cats are well. Garbo is well. Now, the Lovers can be overcoming this feeling. Maybe. Let me think about the Hierophant with that. I don't know, with the Hierophant in reverse, we sort of just accept things as they come, just to keep things at peace. It's not like you have much choice in what you're doing. And so maybe that's it. We're just sort of accepting the place that we're in without much feeling that we're really getting anywhere. Now, this can be something that we can enjoy, that we can relax in, but some people don't feel that way. Some people will start to feel antsy and kind of lose their motivation or lose track of their intention or purpose. I would say don't stress about it too much right now. There's a lot ahead of you that is still sort of up in the air and unknown. So be more about inviting the unknown in. Take it day by day. But don't let it make you lose hope or lose excitement on other parts of life. It is a job. And it's what you need right now. But it's not where you're going to be stuck for the rest of your life, right? So just take it a little at a time. Take it day by day. And just be open to whatever way the current moves you. Maybe you can start to enjoy a little bit. Oh, I was thinking specifically about the idea of promotion. 6 of Wands. Which is encouraging, as in there may be some reward coming for the work that you are doing. It may not be exactly what you expect, but it'll be a win in this situation that you can enjoy. So let's hope for that. And there's that sun. The sun in reverse, we're still happy, even though it's not the best that it could be, even though it's not like, yeah, I'm getting this fantastic raise, double pay, whatever, like the most exciting thing you can think of. But again, it is something that will bring some happiness, contentment with your position. So do expect to get some sort of acknowledgement or reward for the work that you do. It may not be the best that you could hope for, but it will be something. So let's look forward to that. These cats are creeping me out. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if they hear something that I don't hear, but they're being very weird. Your book has been released. Awesome. That is good. That is a little win to celebrate. Absolutely. Let's hope for some good things to come from that. That's exciting. Yeah, that kind of reminds me of a reading that I just did the other day for someone. And basically it was like, you know, will I ever be satisfied with my career, or like, I don't remember what it was exactly, fully satisfied with my career. And the reading kind of came across as maybe not, you're not necessarily going to get the satisfaction that you crave from the career itself, but this may help you to reach satisfaction in other areas of your life. And sometimes that's what a job is. It gives you money, it gives you stability, so that you can focus your energy on things that really excite you and really bring fulfillment. Oh, that's what it was. Will I find fulfillment in my career? I believe it was what it was. Maybe not in the career itself, but it will help you find fulfillment in other areas of your life. And that's something good. Messages related to your book. Oh, there was something fun I wanted to do. Okay. I'll have to remember what... Where did I find this? Maybe I followed it. Ah, okay. Pigs, are you okay? Huh. Okay, I'll have to think about what I'm looking for. Okay. Messages related to T and Melon's book. Why are you scaring me like that, pigeon? Oh, okay. So we got the sun upright. The sun upright. I like starting with the sun because we're going to be really happy where we are. absolutely with our book, but the Three of Wands shows like an opening to more, So that's good start. Little rough in the middle here. So we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse. Which the King of Wands, it's not necessarily negative. So the only thing that we're a little bit concerned about is that Eight of Pentacles, but sometimes with that Eight of Pentacles, we kind of get ourselves wrapped up in the wrong thing. So that might just be a warning for you. We might start seeing good things coming from the books, from the sales, get really excited, but don't let yourself get too greedy, right? We got to remember that this is still something we need to continue to work on. So don't get too wrapped up. It's going to be exciting. It's going to bring excitement, absolutely. But don't lose your focus, right? Like I said, this is more like something that we can continue to build off of. And so we want to recognize that this is just like a stepping stone, even though this is doing great. And we are very excited about the way that we're going. We do need to continue to think about the next steps, right? Continue to look at how we can broaden our horizons. And so I think with that King of Wands, that's kind of like a message in, not just becoming too overly excited and overly passionate, right? With the King of Wands, what am I thinking? We still need to be kind of strict, right? We need to continue to work on the necessary things, continue to focus on, life and moving to where you want to go, right? There is going to continue to be, problems that are going to need solving. So don't get, I guess, too ego driven, we could say. So I do like it. In a sense, it's very good, looking good for your book. Just make sure that you keep yourself level-headed, keep on working, keep on doing the necessary things, because you never know where success takes you or how long success will last, how long you're going to be able to ride that wave. So we do need to still keep that practical mind. But overall, I like it. It looks good for the book. And I think we have talked before, about how we engage with our audience and how we promote ourselves. And that is still something that you'll need to continue to do, right? It's not like, oh, heck yeah, we're seeing success here and we can just kind of withdraw ourselves. We don't want to do that. I like it though. Like I said, you got this, the sun, you got more doors opening for you. That's what we want to see. And that does kind of tie into your work reading too, what we were saying, where the career thing is what's keeping you going, but it's not necessarily what's going to bring that success that you strive for. So the book is still our focus. You are still a writer, and you are a successful writer. Yes. Motivated. That is a good way to be. Because I do think that sometimes you do lose that motivation. I think you've mentioned that before. I don't have any plans for Halloween. This is my plans for Halloween. I think I know. Okay. Hello, Lord Zamosa. They forbid Halloween events? Well, yeah, if you think about it, culturally, you tend to see, and I don't know if this is just something as an American that I think, but you do tend to see, like, more Asian countries, Japan, are kind of always honoring their dead in a way, whereas other cultures have one specific day where they honor the dead. And maybe more in this modern times, it's not as widely ritualized. I don't know the best way to say that. Like the entire month of August. So yeah, so Halloween in America is less about honoring the dead and more about partying, right? I don't think Halloween in America is so much tied to any kind of honoring of the dead as much. And I could see Halloween as maybe being even disrespectful in a way, the way that it is celebrated here. Hello, Raven. I've been well. Marketing, yeah. All holidays are about making money, aren't they, in America? That's just part of being such a mishmash. What's the correct term? Just having such a melting pot of cultures. Everything is very commercialized. Alright, Lord Zamosa says that they have been having some wild dreams lately. Gave you a message to stay away from something you've been enjoying lately. Well, Louisiana is its own bundle of fun. They focus more on Mardi Gras than Halloween. I don't know, Lord Zamosa. Let's get some insight on these dreams of yours. Oh. Okay. So, it's very clear the message here. It's about something of your past holding you back. Kind of keeping you stuck from moving. Swords. Yeah, swords are bats. So I'm guessing this is something that is often on your mind. And so this is probably why it is subconsciously seeping into your dreams. Eight of Swords, we kind of feel like we are in a position where we just expect that anything we try to do is going to be challenged, or, you know, we have to constantly be on edge, ready to put up a fight. It's not very freeing for us. We're kind of stuck in the position that we're in, and it's like no one is going to listen to us, no one is going to accept us or accept our ideas or accept something specific. That causes a lot of stress, because when we have that Five of Swords, again, that's about negative influences that we're fighting. And a lot of times when we're fighting it, we are actually causing more damage than if we were just to kind of accept things. And a lot of times with that Five of Swords, we can even put that blame onto someone else instead of accepting our part to play in it. So those are just some things to think about. It's almost like you have this ability, absolutely, to move yourself out of this position, but it is going to take some time, and it's going to take a lot of thinking on your part, and maybe even potentially changing the way that you think about things or that you see things. With that hanged man, it's often looking at multiple perspectives in order to gain wisdom on our situation. So think about that. If maybe you're being held up by some strong belief that you have, and you think someone else is wrong, but have you taken that time to actually look at things from someone else's viewpoint and see if maybe, even if it's not the correct thing, maybe there is something that you can change in how you are going about this issue. Attack it from a different angle. And again, that Six of Cups is very much rooted in things that come from our past. So it's not like some new stressor that's come into your life. It's something that you have held onto for quite some time. And sometimes this can even be an incorrect view of things. We don't always remember the past accurately. We don't always remember situations accurately. And that's why sometimes we need to see things from a new and fresh perspective, from someone else's perspective, in order to finally let go of some of the things that have been holding us back. So, overall, it seems to be a stressor of the past that is coming through in your dreams, and it may be a situation that you need to really look at from different angles to see if maybe there's some way you can get over it or look at it differently, bring new awareness to something maybe you weren't aware of before. And that is what your subconscious is trying to get you to do in these dreams. There might be a small little detail maybe that is trying to come through that you haven't been quite aware of. Hello, Carol Lee. I said it right. Well, I can't think of how else I would say it. So, I don't know. I thought this might be fun for Halloween to look at some of these. Does my relative have any message from beyond to give to me? Kind of hoping to find one that has a more specific question, but it's all, do they have a message for me? This one caught my eye. This may be weird, I don't know. I've only done this a handful of times. SS wants a message from their Nana for guidance. I'm just gonna do 3 cards here. Aw. I like it. I like the star. I like the idea of the star. That immediately makes me think of a connection that we have. A deep connection that maybe extends beyond our ideas of reality or the world. So it does feel like a great presence. To me, this message here is to, you know, take the time to get to where you want to be in life. You have a lot of good things ahead of you, and you don't need to move too fast to get to what you want. The best things come when we have planned it out and we have worked for it very carefully. And then that's when we're going to get the best investment from life. So don't be too quick. Take your time. Enjoy life. And put effort into what you want for yourself. So to me, it seems like somebody who maybe isn't really seen as that planner. It's a good message. A lot of people want messages from their pets. Outcry. Outcry. My dad passed away in August. And I just want to know if he's okay. Yes. He's okay. He's okay. And he wants you to be strong. You know. He's where he's supposed to be. And yeah, he would have enjoyed being here a little longer and being able to connect with you more. But that's not how things went. But it's okay. Things will be okay. Oh, I forgot Raven. My bad. My bad. Raven. What can you expect for next month? Hi, Tyson. What can Raven expect from next month? What is that? The Five of Wands, the World reverse, the Ace of Swords reversed, the Hangman reverse, our Queen of Reversals over here. I think there is going to be a lot of effort that you are going to have to make for yourself. It's going to be very easy for you to try to, or to not do anything, to just keep things as they are. But I do think that this is a message that maybe you need to push, do things differently, make some effort in areas maybe that you don't really want to, because nothing can be gained from zero effort, right? The Hanged Man, the Hanged Man. So it does seem like this next month, you should really do something to change something big, to put yourself in a situation that you've been avoiding, to make an effort to get yourself out of routine, to get yourself out of some complacency. That's what we see here. What can you expect next month? You're going to want to fall back on your normal ways, but it'll be worth it if you try and change things up. No, come here. Come here. Normal ways? You know, I don't expect to do anything big next month. I expect to go to work and come home and spend my off days doing nothing, as I typically do. And that's gonna be nice, but it's gonna make the month go by really fast, and it's gonna feel like I've done nothing and made no change and made no effort and are just gonna remain stagnant, and you can do it that way. But it will benefit you to not fall into those habits, to do something different, to make a big life change. And that can be a lot. I mean, have a different meaning for anybody. We're just not gonna play with those 4 cards anymore. Hi, beautiful boy. Yes, you are. You're so beautiful. Mama love you. I miss you. I miss you, little boy. Yes, I do. I'm gonna steal these cards. I don't think I can reach any under here. Oh, I got one out. I got one of those cards out, silly boy. Do you like this game? Oh, I got another card. Yes, I did. I like to play with a full deck, Tyson. Whew, this one's hard. This one's hard to get. This one's hard to get from you. Oh, got it. Now we're just missing one more card. Yes, we are. Ooh. You silly. Huh? I think I got it. Don't get mad at me. There we go. We got all our cards back. Woo! Good job, Tyson. Good job. Is your secret admirer still around? Is Raven's secret admirer still around? Are you the secret admirer, Tyson? He's a good boy. Is Raven's secret admirer still around? 6 of pumpkins in reverse. We got a 6 of ghosts in reverse. 3 of pumpkins. And 4 of ghosts. And I feel like we've seen that 4 of ghosts before for the secret admirer. I could be wrong. But these last 3 cards really give me a sense of, yes, they are still around. They are still hanging around. They are still being secretive in a sense. Now, the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like we've seen that before, because that can be tied to uncertainty, insecurity. And I don't know if that's from you or from them, or just for the a whole uncertainty of this situation, maybe. But that Six of Cups is kind of like they've never really left. And that Three of Pentacles, they are still involved. They are still around, absolutely. Four of Cups, again. Still not engaging with you directly. Maybe that just is their own lack of confidence in the connection, but they are there. No intention of moving from the spot they're in yet. I don't know if we decided when that might be. What game is this? Somebody who is very complacent in life and not making much effort to change things. That's kind of the game. So in a sense, they're kind of a great match for you. Ooh, I thought of mirror. Mirror. So when you are complacent, they are complacent. When you are doing things outside of the normal routine, maybe they'll do things outside of their normal routine. Just a thought. Maybe that's why we need to change things up this month. Mirror, parallel. It's hard for two parallel lines to meet. Two people completely complacent in their lives to meet. Are you harassing the pigs? Hi, my love. Thank you. Where the heck did I just put my cards down at? Oh, there they are. All right. I think I'm going to end things. tired, y'all. Thanks, though, for coming in and saying hi, and good to see y'all. Good night, good night, good night.